Hey guys, Mikey right here, and this is going to be the worst sounding video I will ever do.
Well, that's saying something.
We are doing our predictions video, but unfortunately, I don't have internet right now, so I'm having Joy record the audio for us, doing the video, and I'm just sitting here on my phone just talking. So
Yeah, so if there's
this,
points where he drops out a
yeah.
couple of times, that'll be why. Like even in the intro there, it was like kind of scattered,
Oh,
but
I cut out.
a little bit. But they basically got the gist. So essentially, Ray's internet is down right now, so I'm handling it on my side, and his
Yeah,
connection's kind of spotty. So we're gonna try to get through this. So
we're just gonna roll with it.
yeah.
So.
So let's just try to get through this as quickly as possible. You can save some of your data here. I know you have unlimited, but still.
Alright, so for the first match, you want to right into it?
Yeah, sure. Clash at the castle over in Scotland.
Yes, yeah. I forgot to do the name of the pay-per-view because of the whole bullshit, but
It's alright, I got you.
we're doing Clash of the Castle. It's on Scotland, so
Nicely done, actually. I like that.
that was good. That was good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Alright, cool. My accents are getting better. Nice. So on to the first match. It's for the Intercontinental Championship with Sami Zayn taking on Chad Gable. And
Right.
you go first, I guess.
Alright, sure. I'll take it first again. That's kind of our routine here. I'm gonna go ahead and say Gable wins. I think that it's been building up to him finally getting the title, and I do think that, Otis is going to eventually turn on him because he's just going to get sick of it at some point. But I think that right now Gable can take it.
Yeah, I think so too. Sammy had a good run, but I think they're building him hard for Chad to win it.
Yeah, everything has been completely set up for Chad Gable over the last couple of months, so it'll be interesting to see what he does with the title run. But
And then maybe at Money in the Bank or SummerSlam, Otis will turn on Chad Gable and have that match for the Intercontinental Championship. You know?
yeah, I think that'd be fun. I definitely see a turn within the next couple of months, easily.
Yeah. So that was the easy first match.
Yeah. I mean, most of these matches seem to be pretty straightforward, so
Pretty
that's kind of
much.
helpful for us.
There are a few if moments, but
Yeah.
we'll get those when we get to those.
Yep.
So on to the next match. It's
Yep.
going to be for the women's tag team championships. With Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defending against Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark and the Unholy Union. I'm going to go Bianca and Jade because they're beasts.
Yeah. I mean, I would tend to agree with you. I'm gonna take Bianca and Jade as well, although
Maybe the maybe the Unholy Union might have a chance, but
yeah, I see them potentially having a bit of an upset here. And the thing with it being a three-way is that they can just like pin Zoe Stark and get the titles. So I think that might be the way that they do that.
because I hope they do win because they get kind of shafted when they get drafted to the main roster. You know,
I agree. Yeah.
they were brought up with the NXT Tag Team Championship and then they lost it, and then that was all they had. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I do wish that they kind of got more in the way of usage on the main rosters. So, I mean, I hope that they do,
They
but I'm still taking Jade and Belair.
all right. So you're going with we're both going with Bianca and Jade.
Yeah, with the caveat of we can see the Unholy Union winning, but it's a safer play to go with the beasts that they are.
Yeah. So on to the next match before my phone explodes.
Yep, please.
The next match is for the WWE Women's Championship. Bayley taking on Piper Niven.
Which, can I just say, I am so happy that Piper Niven is finally getting a shot here. I know that she's probably not going to win, and I'm definitely taking Bayley, but I'm really happy that she's finally getting at least some measure of respect a little bit. Like she's no longer Dewdrop. She's actually showing that she's a beast. And I'm happy to
I
see it.
bet you the only reason why she's getting a shot is because it's in Scotland.
100%. But I mean, you take advantage of the opportunity that you're given, however means it comes by. You still have to take advantage of it.
Every match on this card, except for the first match in main event, has Scottish people in it. It's really funny.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah,
They're
that's what they do. They go hard on the hometown hero storylines from the old GM modes. They always like to use those.
they're really trying to go hard with the countrymen.
Yep, exactly.
So you're going Bayley?
Yeah, I'm taking Bayley.
Yeah, Bayley too. I don't think Piper winning it. She might have a good showing, but
Yeah, I think she'll be like kind of like put over air quotes, but it's definitely going to be Bayley retaining for a while. I think. I hope.
yeah, I think she's gonna have a long run.
Mhm. Probably until Flair gets back full time, and then it's hers again. So.
Hey, you have my title for like the next year. Yeah, it's mine now.
Yeah, pretty much.
That title, yeah, it's mine. So on this matchup,
Yep.
which
Yep.
is for the WWE World Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep.
And then it'll be Damian Priest defending against Drew McIntyre with the Judgment Day banned from ringside.
Which is great, and this one is yours.
I'm saying Damian.
I'm saying Drew.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you say Drew?
Because he's going to drop it to Punk.
See, that's my thing. I think Damian's going to retain because of Punk.
I can see that. I 100% can see that. I think that it's the right time, kind of like similar with Gable. I think it's the right time for Drew to get the title again and then have this actual feud with Punk, like over the title instead of just being kind of a feud over nothing.
Because, yeah, JD might be banned from ringside, but Punk's not.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree, and
going
I
in
can see
there.
it happening.
I see Punk going out there and causing some shit,
What
fucking Drew
if?
over once again, and
What
then
if?
Drew get tired of it and challenge Drew to a match.
I can see that happening too, but what if Liv does it as a way of trying to fully get back into Judgment Day again? What if she gets involved because she's not technically part of Judgment Day, but she's trying to be?
I don't know. I don't think she's trying to get into Judgment Day more so than she was trying to get Dom's pants.
Well, I mean, it's all an end game, though. I don't think she's actually after Dom. I think she's after breaking up the group so that Rhea doesn't have that when she comes back. But I don't know. I think that Drew kind of deserves the shot, so I'm gonna go with him.
Right. I'm going for Damian because I still believe that Tom's going to fuck him over. So
Yeah, I mean, I can see it, but I think that Punk is going to mess him over later and actually be able to get the title off of him. I think it's more of a long game kind of thing with Punk, not, hey, I don't like you anymore. I'm just going to cost you this match real quick. It's just going to be, I mean, because it has to mean something. He's not going to do it for nothing.
well, why would you? Because here's the thing: you hate this guy, right? And you don't want him to win the title. If he wins, then you don't really get a guaranteed shot. You just have to still earn your shot, right?
I mean, I would say yes, but this is the E that we're talking about, where if Punk wants a title shot, guess what? He's going to get one.
Yeah, I guess that just I don't. If it was me in Punk's shoes, which would be a very bad thing, I'd probably be hating myself all the time. But if I was in his shoes, I would make sure my enemy does not win the title.
I mean, I can see that. I don't know. I mean, for me, I think I would rather be the reason he loses a title than the reason he never had it at all. Because I think it hurts more to take something from somebody than to just prevent them
I
from
mean,
getting it.
he kind of did already though. Drew won the title, and then CM Punk was the one who cost him the title at WrestleMania.
Well, yes, but there's a difference again between costing somebody the title and actually taking the title off of them. Like that means more. So I think he can just kill two birds with one stone by beating him for the title.
I like that. This is a really bad situation, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the hard one to figure out.
Yeah, it really is.
It,
And what
because it can
bothers
go both
me,
ways.
right? What bothers me is that we're both just trying to strategize around Punk rather than who's
Right.
actually going to be the one who wins the match or who should be winning the match. Which, in that regard, I think I would still go with Drew over Damian
Yeah,
from a talent and ring
if
perspective.
if it was a pure one-on-one match, then Drew wins. But
Yeah,
Damian's not really not really going to just do a one-on-one. He wants to have as much power as he can. You know.
right. Yeah. I mean, and it is possible that he would be, trying to get help from outside sources now that he knows that he's not going to have his bros with him. But I don't know.
Maybe JD gets a new team member, and they don't know it until afterwards.
I mean, maybe, but that would kind of. I don't know. That feels dirty, but I could see it happening too.
I don't know. I don't really like the I don't really like the JD either because they're like a diet House of Black.
Yeah, exactly. Which is ironic because House of Black is probably going to be the one to come in and dethrone them in the end. So
So we'll see what happens. Yeah.
yeah, so you and I split on this one, but I know one major thing. I am very excited for
So
the final match.
this would be a talking point too.
Yeah, yeah. This is one of the few matches that they've had recently that I'm legitimately excited for, and I wish I could watch it.
Hmm. Well, let's get to that match. This match is going to be for the WWE Championship. And we got Cody Rhodes defending against AJ Styles in I Quit match.
I think
And this
Cody
is
may have stepped in it in this one.
mine, right, or yours?
This one's mine because you had Damien first.
All right, go ahead.
I I'm gonna take Cody because I
Why is that?
think, well, there is a rumored speculation that not only is it an I Quit, but it's also a loser leaves town I Quit match.
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, that's just the rumor. I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but that's kind of what they're trying to think about trying to do ahead of
So
it.
what is AJ going to lose and go back to TNA?
That's the rumor, because now that they're in this like weird partnership, oh my god, I'm gonna buy you in the future kind of thing. AJ going
But
back home makes sense.
but AJ didn't want to go back to TNA. He wants to stay in WWE for the rest of his career.
I know. Well, I mean, he did make a statement at one point that he did want to do um, a minor stint in AEW before he called it a call it a career, because he has like all of his friends over there, like Christopher Daniels is over there, Kazarian's over there, Omega's over there. But at the
Joe's over there.
time, yeah, Joe's over there. But at the time, AEW said they didn't really want him or need him. So I don't really know
Oof.
what's going to happen there. It was at the time because like they were already kind of packed. But now that there's this whole thing with Kenny Omega versus the Jacksons, I can kind of see him bringing AJ in as just like a quick one-off to help him get over on him, and then AJ can go back and retire. But I don't know. I don't think that's going to happen. I just think it'd be cool if it did.
Yeah, AJ told um, interviewers that he was going to finish up his career in WWE. So I don't know. I don't know if he's going to go back on that word, but I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I think also he was kind of getting to the point where he was going to lean towards retirement. At some point coming up, and let's go into the performance center and start training people and all that. So,
Right.
if it really is a loser leaves town thing, they literally just re-upped Cody, right? So he can't. They just re-signed him, so that wouldn't make any sense. And then besides that, Rhodes' mom's going to be there in Scotland, so unless they mess with her and get him to say that he quits to protect her, I don't know. There's a lot of like stupid scenarios I can see happening, but I just think that right now Cody is on a roll.
Here's the thing. I don't see AJ saying I quit. As much as he wants a title, I don't see him saying it.
I mean, that's the hard thing about I Quit matches is you don't really imagine any of them actually saying the words. But I think of the two, I think AJ would be more likely to do it, especially at this stage.
What AJ could do is like pull a Rock of Mankind and just like have an audio recording of Cody saying I quit.
Oh yeah, that's true, because he did say it rather convincingly when he was saying what the match was going to be.
I quit.
So that's possible, but it would also be obviously a recording, because the way that Rhodes did say it a week or so ago was very, very loud and convincing, and not really someone who is quitting. Where you're kind of defeated and tired and beat down. So
yeah, but referees are kind of dumb. So
you know what? You have a fair point.
Wrestlers kind of dumb.
You have a very valid point. So I can see it, and it's not like it'd be the first time that AJ's used an old skit, because his whole fake retirement thing was literally Mark Henry, just in a blue suit instead of a pink one.
So since they're so fun about rehashing like storylines, I see another one on Twitter that is really good.
Okay.
I've seen on Twitter where somebody speculated that AJ is going to use Mama Rose and like do what Rhea did to Beth Phoenix for Edge, and like put her in a concerto.
Oh yeah, and then that was kind of what I was thinking too earlier when I mentioned that his mom was going to be there, so they're going to mess with her to get him to quit.
AJ would be like, if you don't say I quit, I'm going to bash your brains in,
Yeah, I can see that, which, Rhodes is all about family, so I could see him doing that.
They're not going to announce that she's going to be there for nothing,
Exactly, yeah. Like, it was just like when they did it for WrestleMania. There was clearly a point and a reason to her being front row. So something's going to happen. I got a bad feeling about it, but I'm still going to trust my heart here.
Mama Rhodes is going to have some TV time, to say the least.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate she can't even bring her bear spray like she was going to for Mania, because international flights and all. No weaponry are allowed. So she's going to be in a little bit of a pickle, but we'll see. I'm still going to trust my heart and who I think is better today, right now, and that's got to be Cody.
I'm going to say Cody too, just because I feel like AJ is going to have this little storyline where he's going to quit WWE, kayfabe, and then go to TNA.
Which is then going to also be part of the E in the future anyway, so you're technically not even leaving. So it's fine.
Yeah, but there's still two different promotions right now, so.
Right, but it's kind of like when it was the ECW thing and the E actually owned them for a little while, but nobody knew. And then people showed up over there anyway. No. At least that's my personal opinion. But I'm saddened.
People are always speculating that Joe Hendry is going to be at Clash of the Castle because he's already in Scotland. So
Yeah, more than likely. Oh my
even though
god,
Joe
hey.
Hendry, even though Joe Hendry is already Scottish and that's his home country, but I guess.
But what if Joe Hendry is a new Judgment Day member, and that's why Drew loses, and has nothing to do with Punk?
I don't see Joe Hendry being a part of Judgment Day.
I mean, me neither, but stranger things have happened.
But I do think Joe Hendry is on his way to WWE because on Raw last week, Pat McAfee said to say his name and he appears bullshit. So
Yeah, he did. And then Natalie Neidhart posted that he was training in the dungeon, so he's got that connection with her already. So he's kind of got his feelers in the company already. So he'll be at NXT soon enough.
Which I like it because I like this whole TNA crossover thing, you know?
Yeah, it's interesting. I'll say I'm more okay with it now, with H being in charge and having it be more of a wrestling focus than I would have been if he wasn't in charge and it was like the Jeff Jarrett TNA days, because then it would have been horrible and an obvious attempt to bring down the competition, where now it's more of just like actual wrestling.
Here's the thing: Triple H is actually a pro wrestling fan. He's not just, you know.
Right? Yeah, he's one of the guys. He knows what it is. So I respect it a lot more now than I would have if it was when TNA was actually in its heyday, in its prime.
Yeah, TNA is really good now. It's had a really good resurgence, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, once they changed back to what it actually was called before.
Yeah, I didn't realize the Impact days, you know.
They were stretching for me, like, you know, literally killing Eric Young on television. The whole Matt Hardy weird dimension thing.
That was a wild storyline.
Yeah, it was just
literally murdered Eric Young.
Yeah, it was literally just to get him off TV, and I'm like, this is literally stupid, but okay. Because it took it out of the realm.
And 3 months later, Scott, go ahead.
Well, no, it's just like it took it out of the realm of reality, which in a way I can understand because it's, you know, it's a show.
It's entertainment. Well, I don't know how, unless you're fucking on Live League all the time. I don't know murdering is entertainment, but
yeah, I just like I'm more of a fan of it being a sport than sports entertainment. So seeing the sports company that I kind of grew up on go that direction did hurt a little, but I also understood that it was not the same company. So
I mean, hey, they're actually doing pretty good now. They have a really good show now.
Well, yeah, because they leaned into what works rather than their identity, which again I understand doing, but it still doesn't really make me happy. Doesn't make Dino happy either. It's the most random of screeches.
Dino's mad.
Yeah, Dino's mad. I know. I miss my boys too.
Yeah. I like this partnership thing. I hope they keep doing it because this is really good. This is really good. Like Jordan Grace put on a hell of a show at Battleground. You know.
Yeah. I think that they're going to keep doing it from like an NXT perspective, but I don't expect to see Moose on Raw or anything. So
I feel like they're going to keep. They're going to start putting NXT stars over on TNA because at Battleground, you know who is this? But Tatum Paxley, she grabbed the TNA Knockouts Championship and tried to run away with it. So
yeah, and then Dana Brooke came in and said no and tried to take it back, and then they both got beat up by Jordan Grace. Yeah.
So I wonder if Tatum's going to go to TNA and try to take the Knockouts title.
Probably. You know, they have to have some kind of a partnership where it's not just one-sided.
Right.
So I can see that happening. But for the actual main event here, we're both going with Cody just because
Right.
But I could
So
see AJ winning. I just don't really want him to. So I'm trusting my heart. So
poor AJ probably won't win, but it's fine.
yeah, I mean, look, he's had one heck of a career. So I'm not trying to take anything away from him. He had an amazing, very lengthy
Yeah,
career.
he is easily one of the best wrestlers in the world.
Oh yeah, you know, for at least from the last like 20 years, I would say easily one of the greatest to ever do it. But I think right now I'm gonna give Cody the edge on that part of it. I think that right now he's
Right.
better, more in his prime, more hungry.
So that is going to be our Clash of the Castle pay-per-view.
Yep, the PLE because they
Yeah,
dropped those.
PLE. Sorry, I misspoke there.
It's fine. I'm a traditionalist too. I still call them pay-per-views. They're the same freaking thing.
Yeah, except you don't pay for every pay-per-view now. You just do a Netflix subscription.
I mean, true, but you're still paying. So
So that is going to be it for this prediction video. Hopefully my internet gets come back on for the next month.
yeah, hopefully. But I mean, I don't mind editing them if we need to.
Yeah, I should be back before then. You know.
I hope so. We got some stuff to do.
So our next pay-per-view is going to be Money in the Bank. So that'd be fun.
Ooh, yeah. That'll be
Over in
interesting.
Canada,
Hmm.
which
I mean, Sami Zayn's from
going to
Canada,
be.
right? So he can always win Money in the Bank now. May as well.
Yeah, but I heard Jay Uso is going to win Money in the Bank.
I mean, that would be cool, but I don't know about that one. I think that there's other plans.
Jay and Tiffany are the rumors going around right now for Money in the Bank winners.
I'm down for Tiffy. I am down for Tiffy winning it. 100%. I think that'd be fun.
Which could be cool because Tiffany can have a pink Money in the Bank briefcase. That'd be really cool.
Oh, yeah. I see her doing this whole Elle Woods thing from like Legally Blonde, just completely ditzy, but all pink everything as a little dog, like Tori Wilson used to do. It'd be adorable.
I mean, that's kind of her thing right now. She is already like a blonde Barbie, so
Yeah. I mean, as long as she doesn't go full bimbo status, then I'm happy.
yeah.
Still
don't
be smart. Don't be annoying. Just be a girly
just
girl.
be like don't just be like yeah.
Yeah, don't go full Valley Girl bimbo on me. Just be a girly girl. It's like I want to like her, so hopefully she doesn't annoy me too bad.
Yeah, hopefully that's not going to happen. Hopefully she still is herself, you know.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of funny to just her going full bimbo style.
Yeah, maybe she gets like dropped on her head really hard and all of a sudden she just switches personalities. Like Nia Jax just like hits her a little bit too hard and next thing you know, she's a bimbo. That would be hilarious.
But hey, that would be kind of funny though.
It would be, yeah.
Here's the thing: Triple H knows comedy too.
Oh, he does. He is very funny. He's probably one of the funniest people on the mic that I can think of.
He knows how to do comedy well. You know, it's not cringy like Vince McMahon did. You know.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, when R-Truth does one of his segments, I used to laugh because it's actually funny.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Where before with Vince, I would just cringe instead of laugh. You know.
Yeah, a lot of Vince things were just nothing but cringe.
I'm glad Vince is gone.
Me too. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. But anyway, we already wrapped up once, so now we gotta wrap again.
Now if only he can go to jail for his crimes, it'd be nice.
Oh no, he's like the other too rich and powerful white guy to get off on white collar crime. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Billionaires causing crimes and not having to do their time. That's awesome.
Yep, justice system at its finest, right?
But anyway, we will see you guys next time for Money in the Bank.
Yep, catch you guys later.
Peace.